Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Caroline. I'm learning what you all like, so I'm staying a little further from the camera. I've just got dressed, and thank you all for all the comments and the likes for the last episode. It seems like you're all in this with me. The Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively case, which just gets crazier and crazier and crazier by the minute. I mean, now they're trying to pull it out of trial, which, I mean, was bound to happen, let's face it, because there's just no way they're coming out of this well. And there are so many things, this Taylor Swift thing, and I've always watched Taylor Swift, like obviously along the way as we all have, grow, and she's sort of had this girl band, and these girls, all the famous girls that are around her, they kind of come in, they drop out. They kind of seem like the least loyal people on earth. And I think, it's sad because, the friendships that we have through our lives, especially female friendships, are so important to us. And I think, this is actually proving that, along with everything that's happening in LA with P. Diddy and all of this, how fickle and how mean and how difficult and horrible LA and Hollywood is as a complete industry. And I think that this case, what they did to Justin Baldoni proves so much. And I think so many people are behind him because he seems like such a lovely man. I listened to that 6-minute message and he was so apologetic and so, so kind to her. And like, I would have been screaming off my face, like, look, bitch, this is my movie. You signed on to do what I want. Fuck off. I mean, how he kept his temper through all of this, I will never know. So chapeau to you, Justin Baldoni. And I've fallen down the rabbit hole. So if some of you haven't seen it, I think go watch Candace Owen. This woman is going for it. She is, not only is she doing this, she is now lifting the lid. And I heard these rumors before, by the way. I've heard these rumors for a long time, but like everything, I mean, you hear horrible things about everybody and you kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But this whole Macron and his wife, and that she was born a man, allegedly. And they've got the pictures and she's blowing the lid off that case. So this woman has balls. Candace Owens has balls of steel. So if you're not following her, you really have to, because if you're into all of this stuff, I mean, I can't take my eyes off it. But one thing that is just for me something so crazy is I just think, where are the ethics that we had or used to have, or the America's gone crazy. I feel like, I don't know what's happening in 2025, but I feel like the world's gone nuts. I'm just watching everything sort of unfold. Living in Dubai, I have to say, we have this very, very sort of nice, calm life here. And this all seems so far away, but all these things that are coming to light about everyone and all these, tragedies that have been happening in the first month of the year, I'm like scared to sort of, to know what's next. It sort of makes you, I have told you that I've already deleted all my newspapers, but that doesn't help because it's all on TikTok. But I've deleted all my newspapers because I couldn't wake up with this feeling of like, what is happening? Like, am I in a twilight zone? Is anyone else feeling like that? I'm feeling like, and also, obviously I think the Blake Lively thing deserves to come to the forefront. I think she hasn't been a nice person. Macron and his wife, I don't know, if it's true. Is it our business? If they're happy, is it any of our business? I don't know. Each to their own. I kind of feel like, live and let live at this point. I think trying to control narratives and trying to control people or dig up shit on people all the time, it's become sport. They seem genuinely happy. Are they hurting anyone? Not really. Obviously exposing people who have behaved badly in Hollywood, that should happen. I feel very sad for someone like Justin Bieber, who just looks so sad today. He looks so alone. He looks so lost. All of these things that happened to him as a younger child in Hollywood should never happen to anyone. I think all of it being exposed, no matter how difficult it is for him, is something that will do, great service to new people coming in. I think it will change the landscape of Hollywood forever if it hasn't already been, begun. And I think, all of these changes needed to happen because I think actually absolutely every single one of these cases proves that, power breeds contempt. And that's a very, very dangerous place to be in this type of a world. But what else it does prove, as I've said to you before, be careful where you do it. You've got surveillance cameras, you've got cameras outside, Big Brother is always watching you. I live in Dubai. I mean, everything is watched. Now that works for you and it works against you. For you, I live in the greatest, safest city in the world. There is nowhere else, I don't know if you guys know this, on the planet that I could pick up my Birkin. I mean, first of all, anywhere else in the world, I would not be wearing jewelry like this. I never travel with my jewelry. I don't travel with bags. If I go on holiday, I've now been robbed 4 times, I think, on holiday. So now I'm letting you all know that if I go to Mykonos or I go to, or any of these places, I'll take a fake bag. I steal my bags, have them. Here I can wear whatever and I can take out all my beautiful bags. There, I just feel you can't. Here, I could go to the mall right now. I could take my Birkin, shoved with my wallet and my cash and leave it in a store, leave it on the street, and I can come back in 30 minutes and I guarantee you it will be there. It will be there. There is nowhere else in the world that will happen. And, it's funny because all of the guys that I meet along the way, they're like, oh, but how is it to live in the Middle East? It must be so frightening. You don't know the culture, the rules. I get so many messages from you guys out there going, what can I wear in the Middle East? You can wear anything you like. Anything you like. You watch my Instagram. But there's a respect level for everybody. So, obviously, if you're going to a place of prayer or a place where a lot of locals, you just cover your knees, things like this. Very easy to follow. But the one thing, I would rather have these rules and live safely. My children are out at God knows, my son was out, he's 14 years old. He was out at 1 o'clock in the morning last night. And I didn't even ask him where he was because he'll be fine. I mean, he was on his way home. But I don't need to ask. Where else in the world can that happen? So, you guys may say this is, you're censored and you don't have complete freedom here, but I feel as free as a bird. I feel that those rules, no matter how much we have rules, actually provide freedom. You have no rules and it provides a cage. Think about it. Think about it, because you are caged because everyone's free to do whatever they want. All these gangs are using children under 15 or 14 because they can't be prosecuted. So, these kids are getting away with taking all your things and stabbing people and all of this. There are no rules. If someone breaks into your home and you defend yourself, you go to jail. All of these things. If someone breaks into my home and I defend myself, that's normal. Here, but no one's breaking into my home because they're fully aware of the consequences, fully aware. And people choose to live by the rules here, even if there's criminals here, which I'm sure there are places, but they all live by the rules here because life is bloody good if you live by the rules. And sometimes, like children, we need rules. And I think that's what's missing all over the world today, letting people simply make up their own rules. It's not working. There aren't enough police officers. There's not enough security. You don't even really see police officers walking around here because they don't need them, because they've got the cameras and people absolutely understand the rules. 0 tolerance, none, which means you're either deported, you're fined, hefty fines, or you go to jail. It's that simple. It's not a question. It's not, maybe I can get out of it. You're not getting out of it. And once you know that, trust me, you think twice before you do anything. And, I've thought about it a lot because people are like, oh, how do you live by the rules? Very fucking easily. Very fucking easily do I live by their rules, because on the other side of it, I have the most free life of anyone. You guys have to lock all your windows, all your doors. You have to put your alarm on. You can't forget anything. And if you don't put your alarm on my girlfriend came back from holiday to New York in a townhouse. She put her bags downstairs while she ran upstairs. She traveled with her jewelry just to get something. In the split second, someone came through the front door, took out her travel bag and stole almost $250,000 worth of jewelry. Okay, nothing she can do about it, and the insurance company won't pay because it wasn't in a safe and the door wasn't locked because she just literally rolled in from her holiday. That is madness. Madness. Here, nobody locks their door. Nobody locks their door because we're really not worried about anything. And that, I just want you to take that away for a minute. Is what you're living with freedom, or is what I'm living with freedom. Think about it. Thank you for watching another episode of of Coffee with Caroline.
Show them the outfits.
I wanted to show you, yeah. So I actually brought some things for you. So these are new Chanel jeans that I just bought. I cut off and I absolutely love them. Oh, you can see?
Yeah.
I wanted to show you dressing for over 40, but cool. I mean, obviously, you know, I love these wide legs. And then I got these vintage glasses from Galliano, I think. And then look at my, you know, I'm a mini bag freak. So I just got this yesterday, actually, but it's so pretty for here. And actually, all of you asked me about my makeup. So I brought this very quickly for you. I just wanted to give you 2 or 3 things that I bought lately. Changed my life. These palettes, Saint Laurent. I can't go through it. I haven't got enough time now. I'll do makeup next time. But if you're looking...
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes,
press... Watch the makeup.
Watch my makeup tips. I know you all want them. I'm going to give you 2 tips right now. Subscribe, get these. Fantastic. Over 40. Don't have to think about colors. So easy. Guys, if you want more details about dressing, makeup, styling, all of these things, please subscribe. I need you to subscribe so that I know what you guys want and that we can survive.